Remember last week we talked about that it's Life Insurance Awareness Month here in September? Well, I wanted to share a story that happened to me the other day. I was in one of our retail shops and I was waiting in line. And this older gentleman came up and, kind of got behind me because it was a pretty long line. And he's like, wow, didn't realize it'd be so busy here this morning. I guess I'll just wait in line. Don't really have anything else to do, plenty of time. And I'm like, yeah, just have to be patient. He goes, although we don't all have a lot of time. And I'm thinking, what? And he's like, you know what happened to me the other day? He said, my neighbor came running out of her house and she was like, help, help, my husband's not feeling well. I don't think he's breathing. And he's like, well, call 911. And she goes, there is no 11 on the phone. And he was just being funny and I was laughing and he was like, but she was serious. And so I dialed 911 and I, got EMS there and I thought I was being a good neighbor. He goes, and then all of a sudden she started like giving me the evil eye and the stink eye. And I'm like about ready to crack up. I kind of feel bad, but I'm like, is this real? And so he's sitting there and he's saying that this woman's husband had gotten the help he needed. And so therefore survived, thank God, yay. But the woman was upset because she told him that his life insurance was going to expire in 2 weeks. And so all they had was 25,000 and it was going to expire. And so she was upset because now she wasn't going to get that money. And I thought, that is awful. That is terrible. And he says to me, that's all he was worth was $25,000. That's the sad part. And I thought, oh my gosh, people think about life insurance differently. And this story, so real, I'm not kidding. Like this man honestly felt bad for this woman, number one, because A, she's not going to have life insurance because the gentleman is now fine and going to live past the 2-week expiration date. And he felt bad because they only thought that man's life was worth $25,000. And so with that conversation, it made me realize that we need to be cognizant of what we have, how long it's going to last, and how much we really need. There's many factors that go into that. One is obviously this woman was hoping this life insurance was going to last his lifetime, and now it's not going to. And that's something that I never want any of my clients to have to worry about. We want to make sure that what you need is what you have when you need it. So whether it be a $25,000 policy for burial expenses, et cetera, or maybe it's a $500,000 policy that you need because your kids need to be able to go to college and have that wedding that they wanted, et cetera. So we need to have that conversation to make sure that your life insurance is going to last the time frame you need it to, and that you feel confident that you have the right amount, the right type, and that we're there when you need us.